Yo people, it's a hardware review and we are back with Joyetech. This time we're looking at the Espion Solo. It comes with the procore air tank and also it's the 10th anniversary limited edition. It's got a 21700 battery and it's also got a touchscreen. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you all around the box and everything you get in it, and then we'll have a look around the tank and the mod itself, and we'll do the pros and cons and the bits that we missed. So the actual box itself, as you can see, it does say Espion Solo. It does tell you that you get a 21700 battery with it. Now when you do get that battery, underneath it there's a little yellow tag. You've got to pull that off so your actual battery works. It's just so it's safety in transit. You've got a picture of your mod. Then on the side you've got your Espion Solo, and then you've also got your Joyetech logo on there as well. At the bottom it shows all their social media sites, and on the back you've got your normal scratch and sniff and a list of all the contents of what you get in the box and all your warnings. So again, if you just look above my shoulder just there will be a little picture of everything you actually get in the box itself. You do get an 18650 adapter. Great idea. Also you get some spare O-rings. You also get, if I just take that out, spare glass, and you also get a spare drip tip. Now the drip tip that it comes with is in numerous of different colours, and they're like a honeycomb sort of style. If you don't like that, you've got a plain black one. You also get your USB charging cable. It is a charging cable because it's 2 amp charging, and also it's for your firmware upgrades as well. Right, let's have a look at the mod itself, and it is a corking looking mod. Now if you just look above my shoulder, you will see all the colours you can actually get it in. I've got the rainbow one. I'm not too keen on that salmon pink one, but also there's a picture of the battery that you get with it. So let's talk about the tank itself. It's the procore air. Now we've done the procore X, but this one's the procore air. It's the 810 drip tip. It is rather big. As you can see, it's not one of my favourite sort of styles of drip tip. Now the filling of this is so simple. If you just look, there's a little arrow on the side. You just push that and then it opens up and you've got this really big kidney well. So that's where you fill your juice in. I've had no problems of like where you get like a build-up of air and you can't get your juice in there. It's big enough, quite simple to fill up, so no problems there at all. Now the coil that you get is a Pro CA 0.4 ohm coil. Now it does take all of the procore coils, so if you do check out their website, you can get, this is a direct to lung, you can also get ones that are mouth to lung. There is a number of different coils. I will stick another picture just above my shoulder here so you can see the coil that you actually get with it. There we go. Now the airflow, again very simple. It's a huge airflow, moves from side to side and it does lock off. It is a 510 protruding, and that's roughly about the tank. Now if we do look at the mod itself, it is a spring-loaded 510 on there. I'll just put the tank back on. So the actual mod itself, I do love the buttons that you get with these. Joyetech always do good buttons, nice and clicky, and they'll look really nice. It does tell you that it's the 10th anniversary limited edition. Now, if you at the bottom where the screen is, you've got a 1.3 inch screen. You've then got a function button and also your charging and your firmware port. Now, the function button does a number of things. It locks and unlocks your screen. Now, if you do 3 times, 1, 2, 3, if I do it right there, 1, 2, 3, it turns it into stealth mode. So it'll still fire, but you're in stealth mode, there's no screen on there. Press 1, 2, 3, and it comes back again. Now, before you when it's been locked, there we go, we'll just lock that again. You've got your ohms at the top, you've then got your time, you've then got your wattage, and you've also got your voltage and a puff counter at the bottom. You can change that to different things on the sub menu, sub para it's called. But then when you unlock it, there we go, that goes away. You've just got the your ohms, and you've also got your voltage, and then you've got these 2 up and down arrows. They move your wattage or your temperature control in, it runs on 1 watt increments. I think that's the word I've seen. Up and down, and it's very simple to use. And also there you've got a bar at the bottom which shows you what you've actually got in your battery. Now if you swipe to the left, it then brings you into your menu. Now the screen itself is black and white, but it is very vibrant. So if you press mode, it'll show you that you've got your power, your RTC, your temperature control, your TCR and your bypass. Now to get back out of that, you just swipe to the right and it brings you back into your main menus. If you press settings, It tells you you've got your coil at the top so you can lock your resistance. You've got your power and your sub-para, like I told you at the bottom is where you change it. You've then got clock and your preheat and timeout, and then you've got exit. That'll take you back to your menu. If you then press info, it tells you about the battery, the version you've got, and exit again. And then you can exit to come back out to where the main menu is, where the main screen is, should I say. Then if you swipe to the right, you've then got it down in a list. So you've got the percentage of your battery, you've got your time, you've got your wattage, and you've also got your ohms and your puff counter. That is your menu. That is how simple it is. And this screen is very responsive of when you're doing it, and it is so simple. So I'll tell you what I ain't done. If we just look at the bottom, you can see, again, don't vape in a bin, and also you've got a bit of venting. At the sides, it does say joyetech and also espion solo, and that's roughly about your mod. The actual battery pack, where it fits in, there we go. That's where your 21700 fits. And then on the battery door itself, you've got these 4 legs that have got magnets either side. They just clip on like that, and you're ready to go. Obviously, if you're using your 18650 adapter, it just fits in the same way. So that's roughly your tank and your mod. So I'll tell you what, let's do the pros, the cons, and the bits that we missed. So as normal, I always miss something, and this one's a pretty biggie. It's an 80 watt device. It goes from 1 watt to 80 watt. Should have got that out a little bit earlier. Also, the tank that I'm using is a 4.5mm tank. If it's TPD, obviously you're going to get a 2mm tank. We've got that out. Let's start off with the tank, shall we? We've done the Procore X, and this is the Procore Air. There's not that much difference. I'm not too keen on the 810 drip tip. It's a very simple filling mechanism. You just push it up and you've got your big kidney well there. I've had no air locks or anything like that. It's took the juice really, really well. The coils, you can get plenty of different ones from mouth to lung to direct to lung. This is a 0.4 ohm coil. Decent flavour, decent clouds. No problem at all. Really nice airflow on there, easy to adjust. Really nice sub-ohm tank, both of them, no problem with them at all. Let's talk about the device itself, the pros and cons. I'm going to be totally honest with you, I haven't got any cons at all, they're all pros to me. Now if you look at that device there, this has got a 21700 battery in it. There we go. Look at the size of it, fits so nicely in your hand, and we all know I haven't got big hands. Fits so nice in the hand. It's the same size as a lot of the 18650 battery sort of mods of the same sort of 80 watts. There's no difference. You're going to get a 4000 mAh out of that. 21700, 4000 mAh. Battery for days. Feels really well in your hand. It's not overly heavy. It is really well made. I love the button on it. I always like their buttons. It does say 10th anniversary limited edition on there. As you can see, no janky, nothing like that. Really well made. Let's get on to the screen itself. It is a black and white screen, and it is touchscreen. It is very vibrant, clear. You can see it really well. You'll be able to see it there. And the touchscreen bit of it is really responsive. I've had a lot of touchscreen mods where you touch them and they're just not doing anything. This is so responsive. You've got your little navigation button at the bottom, or your whatever you want to call it. Give that a press, it locks it and unlocks it. As soon as you've unlocked it, it's there straight away. All your modes, all your menus, just so simple to use. Also the power from it, it's directly there. As soon as you press that button, it's out. Really good, well-responsive mod. There's not much more I can tell you about it. It's a well-made mod, and I really do recommend this mod. So big thumbs up from Little Bro. All the details for joyetech will be down in the descriptions. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you've liked the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. The subscribe button's just in the corner. Give it a little press and get me to that new magic number. And there's one less thing to say, people. Keep them juices flowing.